Hello everybody, welcome back to another Anatomy and Physiology live stream. Hello everybody, welcome. How's everyone doing? It's good, so good to see everybody. Hello, how's everyone doing? Welcome to another Anatomy and Physiology live stream. How is everybody doing? Welcome. My name is Ollie. I'm here to go live multiple times a week here on TikTok Live, teaching you guys anatomy and physiology. It's so good to see everybody. Happy Tuesday. I hope everyone having a fantastic week so far. How's everyone doing? Welcome. We're going to be going through some anatomy and physiology 2 today. I have some questions here. We'll go ahead and get started here in just a moment. Once you guys have a little bit of time to join in and say hello, welcome in everybody. Hello. Good to see everybody. How are you guys doing? Welcome. We're going to be doing some anatomy and physiology 2 today for the HESI and TEAS. Hello. How's everyone doing? Welcome in. Thank you guys so much for being here. My name is Ollie. I go live multiple times a week teaching you guys anatomy and physiology. How is everybody doing today? Welcome. Hello. I'm just pulling up the comments section as well. Hello, everybody. Welcome in. Good to see you guys. I'm early. Oh my. Welcome. I know we joined a little bit late today. I just had some tutoring sessions running a little late. But welcome in, everybody. We'll go ahead and get started here in just a moment. Once a couple more people join, I would appreciate it if you guys gave the live stream a like. The more that you guys do like and share the live, the more that it just gets it out to as many people as possible, so we can help as many people as possible in anatomy and physiology and their HESI and TEAS. But we'll go ahead and get started now, everybody. Hi, everybody. Hello. My name is Ollie. I go live multiple times a week teaching you guys anatomy and physiology. I'm here to give you guys the practice questions that your professors don't give you. We'll go ahead and get started here now. Welcome, everybody. I also have my master's degree in molecular medicine, and I've been tutoring anatomy and physiology for 5.5 years now. But number one, which part of the heart is responsible for initiating an electrical impulse that sets the heart rate? A, B, C, or D? What do you guys think? Hello, everybody. Hello. Taco sips, hello. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome. We're almost at 500 likes on the live stream already. I also have anatomy and physiology notes whenever I was in the class. If you do need some extra help and extra resources, you can tap on my profile for more information on that, if you're curious at all. But welcome in, everybody. Welcome. What do you guys think for this one? Number one, the answer is C. It's the sinoatrial node. The SA node is the natural pacemaker of the heart, initiates impulses that sets the heart's rhythm. Number two, during which phase of the cardiac cycle does the heart muscle contract and pump blood? Which one is that going to be? A, B, C, or D? A, B, C, or D for this one. What do you guys think? A, B, C, or D? Welcome in, everybody. Hello. How's everyone doing? Welcome. I appreciate you guys being here. There's over 300 of you in here now. Depolarization phase. We'll talk about number three. We'll talk about that one. A, B, C, or D. Perfect. Number two. The answer is C. Is systole. Systole means contraction. So this is the contraction phase where blood is ejected. Number three, which ion plays the most significant role in the depolarization phase of a cardiac muscle cell? So cardiac action potentials kind of look like this. They have this little plateau here. We'll kind of talk about what kind of goes into all this. But welcome in, everybody. Hello. Hey, how you doing? Always Kiki. Good to see you. Hello, everybody. Welcome in. Happy Tuesday. We're doing some anatomy and physiology 2 today. Hello. Thank you guys for 1,000 likes on the live stream. You guys are absolutely crushing it. But number three, let's cover this one because I know some people mentioned some things, but this is what the answer is and this is what it is. The answer is sodium. So the depolarization, sodium is going to cause the depolarization phase of the cardiac muscle. So sodium will influx. This plateau here is due to calcium. And then the repolarization is our potassium efflux. All right? So if we draw this here, we have our depolarization, our plateau, and our repolarization. Number four, what structure electrically connects the atria to the ventricles? A, B, C, or D for this one? What do you guys think? A, B, C, or D? But for number three, it does not depend. I know someone was saying that, but it's not. It's not calcium. I would definitely reach out to me about tutoring if you're confused on that, or I suggest sending me a message if you're confused on it, but that's not true. It is not calcium. Calcium is for the plateau. Sodium is for depolarization. It's going to make the inside of the cell more positive. But number four, welcome in, everybody. Hello. We're almost at 2,000 likes already. That is insane. Thank you guys so much for being here. Number four, the answer is B, Oops, I started the wrong one. It is B. It is the AV node. The AV node is going to provide the only electrical connection between the atria and the ventricles. It's also going to be for the AV node delay, which is going to allow the ventricles to fill up all the way. Moving on to the next page of questions here. Number 5, the plateau phase in the cardiac muscle action potential is primarily due to which ion movement? I just talked about this. But I'll let you guys, hopefully you guys are paying attention. Hopefully we can learn from that if you guys thought the answer, if you got that one wrong. But let's talk about it. Let's do this question real quick here. A, B, C, or D. We're almost at 3,000 likes in the live stream already. Thank you guys so much for being here today. If you're new here, it's nice to meet you. My name is Ollie. I go live multiple times a week covering anatomy and physiology topics. You can tap on my profile after the live stream. It'll say when my next live event is, and it should be your time zone. Tomorrow is going to be 4:30 p.m. EST. But it should be your time zone after the live stream. It'll say what time. But number 5, the answer here is the calcium influx. The plateau is maintained by a slow calcium entry, balancing the potassium exit. So that's what it looks like here. Number 6, what prevents the backflow of blood into the atria during ventricular contraction? A, B, C, or D for this one? A, B, C, or D? What are you guys think for this one? A, B, C, or D? Welcome, everybody. It's so nice to meet you all. I'm Ollie. I have my master's degree in molecular medicine, and I've been tutoring anatomy and physiology for 5.5 years now. We're going over anatomy and physiology 2 today. I go over anatomy and physiology multiple times a week. I do A&P 1 every Monday and A&P 2 every Tuesday. Number 6, the answer is D. It is the atrioventricular valves. These are going to prevent the backflow of blood into the atria during ventricular contraction. The AV valves, essentially, between the atria and the ventricles. Number 7, cardiac output is the product of what? A, B, C, or D? It is the product of what? A, B, C, or D? I'll give you guys a moment to answer. We're almost at 4,000 likes already, guys. Thank you guys so much for the likes. I appreciate it. The more that you guys do like and share the live, the more that it gets out to many people as possible. Number 7, the answer is heart rate times stroke volume. So CO equals HR times SV. Number 8, what is the function of the Purkinje fibers in the heart? A, B, C, or D for this one? The Purkinje fibers, A, B, C, or D? A, B, C, or D? What do you guys think? A, B, C, or D. There's over 500 of you in here now. Welcome, welcome. I love you guys so much. Thank you guys for being here. I really appreciate it. It's nice to meet everybody. We're almost at 5,000 likes. Number 8, the answer is to distribute the electrical impulses throughout the ventricles. This is going to allow them to contract and conduct their action potential. Number 9, what effect does sympathetic stimulation have on heart rate? I'll give you guys to think about this one. You comment A, B, C, or D. Think about to the nervous system. Think about what sympathetic system, what is the term for it, and how would that affect our heart rate? A, B, C, or D for this one? What do you guys think? Real quick, let's talk about heart rate. Sympathetic nervous system is going to be our fight. Let me switch to this. Our fight or our flight. So this is going to increase our heart rate. Sympathetic input via norepinephrine, potentially epinephrine, would increase your heart rate and its contractility. Number 10, the T wave on an electrocardiogram represents what? A, B, C, or D? The T wave. The T wave. What do you guys think? Also, I do have notes on my website that you can tap on my profile for more information on that. They're my notes whenever I was in the course. I got an A in the class and 100% on my final exams. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, welcome. You're awesome. Thank you. Thank you, kids, for the gifts. I appreciate it. You guys are amazing. We're almost at 6,000 likes, too. That's insane. The answer here is going to be C. Ventricular repolarization. The T wave represents the repolarization of the ventricles when we're getting back to our resting membrane potential. Number 11, which of the following is a second messenger commonly used in hormone signaling pathways? A, B, C, or D? A, B, C, or D? What do you guys think for this one? A, B, C, or D? Thank you guys so much for 6,000 likes. That's insane. Welcome in, everybody. I hope you guys are doing fantastic. I know this one a little more in-depth on the A and P. But number 11, the answer here is going to be C. It's going to be our CAMP. This is a common second messenger in our hormone signaling. Number 12, which hormone is secreted by the posterior pituitary? It's going to act to increase water reabsorption in the kidneys. Which one is that going to be? A, B, C, or D? What do you guys think? Just comment A, B, C, or D, whatever you guys think this one is. Thank you guys. The more that you guys do like and share the live, the more this gets it out to as many people as possible. But it's so nice to meet you all. My name is Ollie. I'm going to be your anatomy and physiology guy. I go live multiple times a week teaching you guys anatomy and physiology and giving you guys practice questions to finally make anatomy and physiology make sense and give you the practice that your professors don't give you. The answer here is B. It's antidiuretic hormone. Antidiuretic hormone is going to act on the kidneys to increase water reabsorption, retaining water. Number 13, oxytocin is also the hormone that gets secreted by the posterior pituitary. Aldosterone is going to be for sodium. This is going to increase sodium reabsorption. Water follows sodium, so it's going to do this indirectly. And also it's not secreted by the posterior pituitary. But number 13, which of the following hormones is released in response to low blood calcium levels? A, B, C, or D? What do you guys think for this one? You just had a test on this. Awesome, Caleb. I just took my lab practical on this today. Oh my goodness. Hopefully everything went well. There's 2 more questions in a lab yesterday on this. Oh no. Also, we're at 6.5 thousand likes. That's insane, guys. That is insane. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. Number 13, the answer is C. It is parathyroid hormone. Parathyroid hormone increases the blood calcium by stimulating bone resorption, kidney reabsorption, vitamin D activation by stimulating osteoclast activity. Remember that osteoclast breaks down bone. Number 14, insulin and glucagon are secreted by which organ? A, B, C, or D for this one. Which organ are they secreted by? A, B, C, or D? They are secreted by which organ? A, B, C, or D? We're also at 7,000 likes. That is insane. The answer here is going to be C. It's going to be the pancreas. It is the pancreas. The islets of Langerhans release insulin and glucagon. Moving on to the next page of questions here. Number 15, which hormone is going to increase the metabolic rate and it is critical for normal development and growth? A, B, C, or D for this one? Like I mentioned, I also do have anatomy and physiology notes on my website that you can tap on my profile for more information on that. There are the notes whenever I was in the class. My profile pretty much has like what would be like a preview of it if you want to know what they look like. But number 15, the answer is B. It is thyroid hormone. Thyroid hormone, pretty much anytime you hear metabolism, you can always think of thyroid hormones. Number 16, which part of the adrenal gland is responsible for producing catecholamines like epinephrine and norepinephrine? Which part of the adrenal gland is this going to be? A, B, C, or D? A, B, C, or D? What is this going to be? A, B, C, or D? It is always going to produce our catecholamines. Growth hormone would not be the answer because growth hormone is not going to regulate your metabolic rate in the way that thyroid hormone would. The answer here for number 16, the answer is the adrenal medulla. The adrenal medulla secretes epinephrine and norepinephrine. The adrenal cortex is going to secrete cortisol and aldosterone. And then these are the zones of the cortex. Number 17, which hormone is going to act through intracellular receptors and directly influence gene transcription? A, B, C, or D? Again, which is going to act through intracellular receptors? I'll give you a hint. It is a lipid-soluble hormone. A, B, C, or D? A, B, C, or D for this one. What do you guys think? Also, thank you for 8,000 likes on the live stream already. That is insane. That is absolutely insane. The more that you guys do like and share, the more that it just gets it out to as many people. So I do appreciate you. The answer is thyroid hormone again. So they're lipid soluble. They enter cells. They bind to nuclear receptors, and they're going to alter transcription. Number 18, what is the primary function of aldosterone? A, B, C, or D? I kind of just talked about this a little bit earlier. Hopefully you were paying attention. Hopefully you know it. So let's go over this one. A, B, C, or D? What do you guys think this is? Just comment A, B, C, or D, whatever you think the answer choice is. I also put the replays of this on YouTube. It is linked in my TikTok bio. Forgot you went live. I was running errands, but you're here. Thank you, Rosebud. It's good to see you again. I hope you're doing well. Number 18, the answer is to increase sodium retention and potassium excretion. Remember that water follows sodium, so this is going to do this indirectly. Number 19, negative feedback is a regulatory mechanism in which what? What goes on here? What is going to go on? A, B, C, or D? What do you guys think? A, B, C, or D. Thank you guys for 9,000 likes on the live stream. That is insane. Thank you guys so much for being here today. You guys are absolutely fantastic. Welcome in, everybody. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Number 19, the answer is C. The response is going to reduce the original stimulus. It is going to act in the opposite direction. That is the majority of your feedback mechanisms in your body. Positive feedback amplifies the stimulus, so that would be A. Number 20, which hormone is released from the anterior pituitary? It's going to stimulate the adrenal cortex to secrete corticosteroids. What's that going to be? A, B, C, or D? A, B, C, or D? What kind of school? Oh, hello. Yes, and my name is Ollie. So I did my master's degree in molecular medicine, and I've been tutoring anatomy and physiology here for about 5.5 years now. So I just finished up my master's in this past year, in November, so in 2024. But number 20, and I've been actually doing these TikTok live streams since about February. I've also since then been interviewed by TikTok. I put that video on my YouTube, but yes, it's been fantastic doing these live streams. I absolutely love them. But number 20, the answer is B. It's ACTH. It is going to stimulate the adrenal cortex to release cortisol and other corticosteroids. Number 21, what is the primary muscle responsible for inspiration during quiet breathing? A, B, C, or D? The main muscle here. Do I tutor privately? Yes, I do. Congratulations. Thank you. I do tutor privately. Yes. You can go to my website. It's on my profile. If you have any questions about tutoring in general, you can reach out to me via Service Plus. Let me put it up here. It's right here. This is how you can send me a direct message if you're interested in tutoring. I retained A&P from 20 years ago. 100% so far. That's awesome. 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 We're almost at 10,000 likes already, guys. That's insane. This is insane. This answer is going to be the diaphragm, though. The diaphragm is the primary inspiratory muscle. The intercostal is assisting. And the rectus abdominis is mainly for forceful expirations. Number 22, which of the following is the primary driving force for air to move into the lungs during inspiration? A, B, C, or D? What do you guys think for this one? A, B, C, or D? What do you guys think? Being a medical coder helps. I initially wanted to do my PhD, but the funding isn't really there anymore because of certain things. But I digress. So right now, for now, I tutor and I'm here on TikTok Live full-time teaching you guys anatomy and physiology. I'm here to make anatomy and physiology make sense. I'm here to give you guys the practice that your professors don't give you. But I'm going to be working on my PhD applications this year, potentially, and some other jobs in terms of teaching at colleges and whatnot. But number 22, the answer is atmospheric pressure. The reason being is because air is going to flow into the lungs because alveolar pressure drops below atmospheric pressure. Number 23, which part of the respiratory tract is considered the anatomical dead space? This is where no gas exchange occurs. A, B, C, or D for this one. What do you guys think? A, B, C, or D? Thank you for this. Of course, absolutely. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. I absolutely love doing these live streams. These live streams are my favorite part of my day, so I appreciate it. I appreciate you guys being here and whatnot. It really makes my day. Seriously, it really does. We're almost at 10,000 likes. That's insane. We're only 100 away. Number 23, the answer is the trachea and the bronchi. Answer choice C. They are the conducting zone. So essentially, the anatomical dead space essentially means no gas exchange occurs there. Moving on to the next page of questions, number 24, what structure marks the beginning of the lower respiratory tract? We have an upper and we have a lower. What is going to mark the beginning of the lower respiratory tract? It divides the upper from the lower, essentially. A, B, C, or D? This is going to be the larynx. So between the larynx and the trachea is where we have the upper and the lower respiratory tracts. Number 25, which lung volume is going to represent the amount of air inhaled or exhaled during normal breathing? A, B, C, or D? You have your anatomy test for EMT tomorrow. Good luck on your exam tomorrow. when do I upload this video on YouTube? At some point, whenever it processes. I upload pretty much all the old live streams to YouTube. That is on my you can tap on my TikTok profile. It'll show you how to get there. It's linked in my bio. But I upload all the replays. I have like every single replay up. So like there's hundreds of hours of all the old practice tests and whatnot. And then I give out the physical copy, the physical PDF, to the subscription community. And you go on my profile and hit subscription. And once you join, you just send me a DM. And then you'll get the PDF after every single live stream. It'll be the blank test and then the answer key for you to print out and practice on your own. Number 25, the answer is B. It is tidal volume. Tidal volume is our normal breath in and out. Number 26, what happens to the diaphragm during exhalation? During exhalation now. We talked about inspiration. What about this now? A, B, C, or D for this one? You have a physiology exam in an hour. Good luck, G. You got this. Good luck, good luck. We just hit 10.4 thousand likes. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. The more that you guys do like and share the live, the more this gets it out to as many people as possible. But number 26, the answer is B. It is going to relax and move upward. When it moves upward, it is going to decrease the volume of the thoracic cavity, increasing the pressure, which is going to force air out. Number 27, the air that is remaining in the lungs after a maximal exhalation is called what? A, B, C, or D? But the absolute opposite of that, so again, contract and flatten would be inspiration. You're amazing. Oh, you guys are amazing. Seriously, you're the amazing ones. I appreciate you guys. We're almost at 11,000 likes already. That is insane. Number 27, the answer is D. It's the residual volume. The residual volume is the air remaining after a max exhalation. Number 28, what is the partial pressure of oxygen in arterial blood under normal conditions at sea level? This is more so... some of you might have to know this, some of you might not, but just wanted to make sure that we have this about. So again, I put approximately in here because some are pretty close to it. The answer here is going to be D. It's going to be about 100 mmHgs. This is normal arterial partial pressure, which gets abbreviated as PaO2 at sea level. Moving on to number 29, which of the following conditions would shift the oxygen hemoglobin dissociation curve to the right? A, B, C, or D? A, B, C, or D? Which one would shift it to the right? A, B, C, or D? A, B, C, or D? 11.6, almost at 12,000 likes now. That is insane. Also, I do have A and P notes from whenever I was in the class. They're on my website. You can tap on my profile to see how to get those. But I got an A in the class. I got 100% of my final exams in both undergrad and graduate school. And I have my master's degree in molecular medicine. Number 29, the answer here is going to be C. It's going to be increased CO2 levels. This shifts the curves to the right. And why it does that, it makes it easier to unload oxygen. Number 30, which enzyme catalyzes the conversion of CO2 and H2O into carbonic acid in our red blood cells? A, B, C, or D for this one? What do you guys think? Definitely going to find. Thank you, Monty. I appreciate it. Yeah, we'll be going live multiple times a week. I'll be live basically the rest of this week through Friday. So today through Friday, I was live yesterday as well. I do ANP1 every Monday and ANP2 every Tuesday, and then the rest of the week is a mix of things. I also offer tutoring as well, so I go live multiple times a week. And then I also I'm going to put this up here as well. If there's anything that you're struggling with or you'd like me to put some questions on for anatomy and physiology, I do pharmacology as well, some bio, some chem, and whatnot. All the basic medical sciences and stuff. You can send me a DM here or inquire about tutoring or my notes if you have any questions about it. But number 30, the answer is A. It is carbonic anhydrase. It is going to convert the reaction of CO2 plus H2O into our H2CO3. Number 31, what is the main way carbon dioxide is transported in the blood? A, B, C, or D for this one? What do you guys think? A, B, C, or D? A, B, C, or D? Number 31, the answer is as bicarbonate ions. So, it is mainly as bicarbonate ions. So, how we have this here, bicarbonate ion. So, again, this is our carbonic acid. So we have our hydrogen ion, and this becomes HCO3 negative. This is essentially how they're transported. Number 32, what term is going to describe the amount of air that is left in the lungs after a normal passive exhalation? A, B, C, or D? What do you guys think for this one? Is this A and P2? Yes, we are doing Anatomy and Physiology 2 today. We're also at 12.3 thousand likes. Thank you guys so much for all the likes. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Also, I do have notes on my website. They're linked in my TikTok bio. You can tap on my profile to see how to get those. Number 32, the answer is the functional residual capacity. Moving on to the next page here. Number 33, which brain region is primarily responsible for controlling the basic rhythm of breathing? A, B, C, or D? A, B, C, or D for number 33. The answer is B. It is the medulla oblongata. This is going to house our respiratory rhythmicity centers. Basically, a lot of our autonomic functions are going to come from the medulla oblongata. Number 34, you have central chemoreceptors located in the medulla, and they respond to strong changes in what? So again, when we're talking about the medulla, we're talking about our autonomic functions. What exactly are we responding to with this? A, B, C, or D? A, B, C, or D? What do you guys think? The answer is a cerebral spinal fluid, carbon dioxide, and pH. Central chemoreceptors are going to detect changes in here and adjust your respiratory rate according to so via these. Number 35, what effect does increased carbon dioxide in the blood have on respiration? What would it do? So again, we were talking about the levels of CO2 and how they get detected by central chemoreceptors in the medulla. And then let's say we've detected an increased CO2 levels. What effect would that have on respiration, essentially? A, B, C, or D? What do you guys think? We're almost at 13,000 likes. Holy crap. Number 35, this would be C. It's going to increase the respiratory rate and the depth. Which essentially what is if you have an increased amount of carbon dioxide, you want to get rid of it, essentially. So you would increase the respiratory rate, so the rate at which you're breathing, so your hyperventilation. Number 36, during external respiration, oxygen moves from the alveoli into the blood because of what reason? A, B, C, or D? During external respiration, oxygen moves from the alveoli into the blood because of why? The answer here is going to be C. Its partial pressure is higher than the alveoli. So oxygen will diffuse down a gradient. Moving on to the next page, number 37, what term describes the maximum amount of air that can be exhaled after a maximal inhalation? A, B, C, or D for this one. Also, I do have anatomy and physiology notes on my website. They are linked in my TikTok bio. Also, if you would like to get the questions, I give the blank copy, so the blank PDF and the answer key for you to print out and practice on your own to the TikTok sub-community. Basically, you go to my profile, and it's a subscription button, and once you join, just send me a DM. Or if you have any questions about tutoring or anything like that, please send me a DM. This is Service Plus. If this goes away, it's in the bottom left corner there if you have any questions about it. But moving on to number 37, the answer is vital capacity, C. Vital capacity is the max exhalation after a max inhalation. Number 38, what is the function of surfactant in the lungs? A, B, C, or D? What do you guys think for this one? A, B, C, or D? A, B, C, or D? And then once you join that, do please send me a DM so I can get you the questions. But number 38, the answer is going to be to reduce surface tension. Essentially, surfactant is going to prevent the alveolar from collapsing. Number 39, which condition results in decreased lung compliance? A, B, C, or D? Again, our compliance of our lung. What is that going to be? A, B, C, or D? Thank you guys so much for the gifts. I really appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for being here. We're almost at 14,000 likes. That is insane. Number 39, the answer is pulmonary fibrosis. C. Pulmonary fibrosis is going to stiffen the lungs, and when the lungs are stiff, that decreases the compliance. Number 40, which law is going to explain the inverse relationship between pressure and volume in pulmonary ventilation? A, B, C, or D for this one? What do you guys think? A, B, C, or D? Number 40, the answer is C. It is Boyle's law. Boyle's law. Number 41, what is the functional unit of the kidney? A, B, C, or D? I know a lot of students get this a little confused with one of the other terms, but we'll talk about it here. Go ahead and answer the question, see what you think, and then we'll see which one is right, A, B, C, or D. Thank you so much for the follows as well. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Ollie. I go live multiple times a week, teaching you guys anatomy and physiology and giving you guys practice questions that you professors don't give you. And I'm here to make anatomy and physiology finally make sense. But I'll be live today through Friday. The answer here is going to be the nephron. The nephron is the functional unit. A lot of people think it's the glomerulus sometimes, but the glomerulus is part of the nephron. Same thing with the loop of Henle. Moving on to the next page, number 42, which of the following processes is going to occur at the glomerulus? Speaking of that, the glomerulus is part of the nephron. Which function does it undergo? Also, as we move on to the next page, I do have notes from whenever I was in anatomy and physiology. If you need some extra resources and some extra help, they're on my website. You can tap on my profile for more information on that, on how to get those. And then I also have tutoring on my website as well. And then I also give out the questions to the TikTok sub-community. You can go to my profile and hit subscription, and then it'll show you how to join. But number 42, the answer is C. It is filtration. That is going to occur at the glomerulus. Number 43, what primarily drives glomerular filtration? So that filtration that we just talked about, what is going to drive that? A, B, C, or D? The answer is hydrostatic pressure in the glomerular capillaries. That is the primary driving force. Number 44, what part of the nephron primarily is responsible for reabsorbing the majority of filtered water and solutes? A, B, C, or D? The answer is the PCT, the proximal convoluted tubule. It's going to reabsorb about 65 to 70%. Number 45, what hormone is going to increase water reabsorption in the collecting ducts by inserting aquaporins? We talked a little bit about water reabsorption earlier in this live stream, so if you were here earlier, hopefully you paid attention to that one, or no. We're almost at 14,000 likes, guys. That is insane. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. Number 45, though, is antidiuretic hormone. Antidiuretic hormone is going to insert aquaporins in the collecting ducts. That is going to increase water reabsorption. Number 46, what is the primary effect of aldosterone on the nephron? I always like to try to include a lot of questions about ADH and aldosterone, mainly because a lot of students get the two of them mixed up. But the ADH is going to get secreted from the posterior pituitary. The aldosterone is going to get secreted by the adrenal cortex. The answer here for number 46 is going to be B. It is going to increase sodium reabsorption and potassium excretion. Water is going to indirectly follow sodium, so this is indirectly. Number 47, which part of the nephron creates a countercurrent multiplier system to concentrate urine? A, B, C, or D for this one? Also, just so you know, if you guys are new here, welcome. My name is Ollie. I go live multiple times a week, teaching you guys anatomy and physiology. I also have notes for whenever I was in anatomy and physiology. They're on my website. You can tap on my profile for more information on that, on how to get those, and I also have tutoring on there as well. Number 47, the answer is B. It is the loop of Henle. The loop of Henle creates that countercurrent multiplier system. It functions to concentrate urine. Number 48, what is the normal glomerular filtration rate, or the GFR, in healthy adults? A, B, C, or D? What do you guys think for number 48? Number 48, what do you guys think? And like I mentioned, I do give out the blank PDF and then the answer key to my TikTok sub-community. You can go to my profile, hit subscription, and once you join, just send me a DM. If you have any questions about it, or if you have any questions about tutoring or whatnot, this is how you can reach me. It is the best way to reach me. The answer here is going to be D. It's going to be 120 milliliters per minute. Number 49, what is the purpose of the juxtalar glomerular apparatus? This also gets abbreviated as the JGA. If you have a question about molecular medicine, feel free to DM me. Absolutely, I'm happy to answer it. Number 49, the answer is going to be B. It's going to regulate blood pressure via renin release. Number 50, which waste product is generated from protein metabolism and it gets excreted by the kidneys? A, B, C, or D for number 50. What do you guys think for this one? A, B, C, or D? Thank you guys. We're almost at 14,000 likes. Oh my goodness. The answer here is urea. C. Urea, basically protein metabolism, is going to convert our ammonia into urea, because ammonia is super duper toxic in the body. It gets converted to urea. That way we can excrete it. Number 51, where does fertilization of the ovum typically occur? A, B, C, or D for this one? What do you guys think? Fantastic. You're absolutely correct. It is the fallopian tube. It is the fallopian tube. Moving on to the next page here. Number 52, what is the function of the corpus luteum? Like I mentioned as well, I do have notes from whenever I was in anatomy and physiology. They're on my website. You can tap on my profile to see how to get those. Number 52, the answer is to produce estrogen and progesterone. The estrogen is going to help build it up. The progesterone is going to help maintain it. Number 53, which hormone is going to directly stimulate the development of the ovarian follicles? A, B, C, or D? Thank you guys so much for the follows as well. It's so nice to meet you all. Number 53, the answer is B. It is follicle stimulating hormone. It's going to stimulate ovarian follicle growth. Number 54, which layer of the uterus is shed during menstruation? A, B, C, or D for this one? What do you guys think? A, B, C, or D? Number 54, it is the endometrium. Number 55, in the male, which structure is responsible for sperm production? A, B, C, or D? What do you guys think for this one? A, B, C, or D? Give you guys another moment to answer. And it is going to be the seminiferous tubules. This is where spermatogenesis is going to occur. Number 56, which hormone is primarily responsible for the development of male secondary sex characteristics? A, B, C, or D? What do you guys think? It is testosterone. This is the main male sex hormone. Number 57, where do sperm mature and gain their motility? A, B, C, or D for this one? What do you guys think? A, B, C, or D? A, B, C, or D? This one is the epididymis. The epididymis is where they mature and gain motility. Number 58, what is the primary role of luteinizing hormone in males? A, B, C, or D? Also, I do have anatomy and physiology notes whenever I was in the class. They're on my website. That is linked in my TikTok bio. Number 58, the answer is A. It's going to stimulate testosterone production by Leydig cells. Number 59, what structure produces a majority of fluid in the semen? A, B, C, or D? What do you guys think for this one? Number 59, I'll give you guys a moment to answer. A, B, C, or D? What do you guys think? It is D. It is the seminal vesicles. It's going to produce about 60% of the fluid. Last question here, everybody. Number 60. What hormone spikes just before ovulation? This is going to trigger the release of the egg. It is called the blank surge. A, B, C, or D. Last question here, everybody. Number 60. Last question, and then we'll cover the schedule for the rest of the week and whatnot. Answer some quick questions. But number 60, the answer is C. It is luteinizing hormone. This is what spikes just before ovulation. It is called the LH surge. Alrighty, everybody. Thank you so much for being here, everyone. Thank you. I really appreciate it. My name is Ollie if you're new here. It's nice to meet you if you're new. Welcome back if you're not new. But I go live multiple times a week teaching you guys anatomy and physiology. Every Monday, I do ANP1. Every Tuesday, which is today, I do ANP2. And then I'm going live the rest of this week. I'm going to put my thing here. Also, like I mentioned, to get the blank test and the answer key, you join the TikTok sub-community. You go on my profile and hit subscription. And then I also have my anatomy and physiology notes. I'm going to put up a little thing here, and I'll kind of talk about my schedule. So I have anatomy and physiology notes on my website. Same thing with tutoring. So tutoring as well. It's one-on-one. It's on my website. It's linked in my TikTok bio. You can tap on my profile up here. Just tap on my profile up here, and I'll show you where to go. The replays are on YouTube, which is also, you can tap on my profile, and the link is there as well. To get the practice questions, so practice question PDF is the TikTok sub community. And how you do that, again, you tap on my profile, and it is the subscription button. Once you join, you just got to send me a DM or an email with your username and let me know. Those are pretty much how you get all of the things that I do here. The replays, the practice PDFs, and the notes and tutoring. Pretty much all on my you can find that on my TikTok profile. I post videos and whatnot and everything like that as well. But the schedule for the rest of the week, so we have Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Wednesday and Thursday are going to be at 4:30 p.m. EST. Friday will be at 2:30 p.m. EST. And it'll say on my profile when I go live, again, your time zone. And then also you can set up notifications on this as well. You joined too late? Oh, no. Test on just specific topics? Occasionally, yeah. Not on Mondays and Tuesdays, but occasionally the other days we do. I try to tailor, basically, Christy from Colorado said, thank you. I love your content. Thank you for sending all my way. Thank you. I do try to tailor to the majority with the test questions. And the reason being for that, mainly because I want to make sure everybody gets help and whatnot. If you need specific help for you, if you need help, that's what tutoring is for, truthfully. I do try to help everybody. I don't really try to do these live streams to help one individual person. I try to make these live streams as relevant to everybody as possible. Especially like some people are at different points in AMP1 and AMP2. So I try to do a specific AMP1 day and a specific AMP2 day. And then I do get lots of DMs from you guys basically letting me know what you guys are struggling with and whatnot. I try to take all those and put them together. I look through them every morning I wake up. And the first thing I do is I check my DMs and I go through and I write down everyone that has sent me a message about what they're struggling with. And I'll try to incorporate that into questions. But other than that, if you need something for you and you only, that is what tutoring is for. And that is on my website. Thank you guys so much for being here today. Hopefully I'll see you guys in a future live stream. Always the best. You're always the best. Always, Kiki. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I love your work. Thank you. Love you guys being here. Seriously, thank you for your time. Thank you for your time. Seriously. If you guys didn't spend the time in here, I wouldn't be able to do this. So thank you. Seriously. From the bottom of my heart, I do love doing this. Just a quick little exit, outro, intro thing. If you're new, nice to meet you. I'm Ollie. I do go live multiple times a week. We went live yesterday and today. This is the rest of the week, 4:30 p.m. Wednesday and Thursday, 2:30 on Friday. Thank you guys so much. Have a fantastic rest of your day. All right, love you guys. Hopefully I can see you guys in a future live.